Hey everybody, welcome back to Chained Echoes, where we're here with Glenn and Lenne, who have been separated from the rest of the party, and are trying to escape, hopefully to make their way to the White Rose Inn and meet up with the others. Before we get going here, however, we do have some new skills, so we'll go ahead and check those out. For Lenne here, she's our magic user. What do we want to do? It looks like water, wind, and fire are her specialties. So we can do damage to all with these elements, or we can pick a different type of ability here, something that will help us manage the overdrive better. This is a buff, raises damage next move by 125%, but lowers user's defense in mind by 25% until then. That is risky, but it might be worth having. We could also get Doom Resistance, Heavy Strike, 50% chance of triggering heavy. Ultra moves are more efficient. Save TP, some health, magic, defense, tech points. I think just for overdrive's sake, we're going to grab Third Eye here. I don't know how often we'll use it, but we'll certainly experiment with it. And then for Glenn, let's see. We probably want one of either Decoy, Restrain, or Attack Stance here. So Decoy raises chance to be attacked by an enemy. Huh. So force them to attack us instead of someone else could be useful. Restrain lowers overdrive by 15. That could be good. Or attack stance raises attack and magic by 15%, lowers defense and mind by 15%. You know, it's tricky. I mean, obviously the buff is good, but the debuff is tough to work with. I think maybe restrain is the way to go here for now. And then we'll look into some of these other skills as we move forward. All right, with that taken care of, let's move into this cave. Or where are we exactly? We're somewhere in the lower half of this whole area, which is another enormous area. I forget what it's called. Yeah, we can't currently teleport. All right, let's get going here. Looks like Lenne is in the lead. Or Princess Celestia, if you prefer. Okay, we're out on the plains. Making our way around, seeing what we can find, what we can discover, and where we can get to. Once again, we've got an enormous map on our hands here. So, alright, so if we look at the map, we're probably heading north. Let's explore a little bit around first. Looks like there was not much point in that. We can't go down here too much. We can grab some crystals. One other thing we could do is steal equipment from everybody else. So we could take the class emblem back from Sienna. That works. And in terms of accessories, what do we want here? Immune against poison, immune against silence. Get some additional HP. Crit up is not really his thing. Chance to act first in battle could be good. Medallion, magic +3. I think we'll grab the Titan Helm here from Robb. Okay, let's move out. Okay, so we've got left and right, and then probably up somehow. Feels like there should be a secret back here, but there's not. At least not that I can find. So let's keep moving to the left here. Yeah, once again, we're sort of blocked, so we'll climb up. I do see the treasure chest. I don't know how I'm going to get to it. Really only one way to go, which is to continue up here. Ah, I see. We can drop down here and grab these things. Some alarm clocks. Some eye drops. All right, and back up we go. I mean, hey, you never know what you're going to find in a treasure chest, right? I don't know if the alarm clocks or eye drops are going to be all that helpful. But now we have them. It's better than not having them. Okay, we got another drop here. Let's check this one out. It's a long way down for no good reason. Damn it. That's a little bit of a troll, if you ask me. I wonder if there was a way to... Could I have moved left and right while I was falling? Didn't feel that way. No, I just tried it there. All right, so we got 2 paths. Let's take this one first. I think this, yeah, this just goes back down to the ground. Okay, so we don't want that one. Gonna come over here. And then, I guess up here. A lot of vertical navigation climbing up and down these cliffs. Okay, now we're into the Flandern part of the map, although it looks like we can't actually get there yet. Sky armors? These are X300P models. That's unbelievable. They're the most recent models produced by MRC. They have double the horsepower of the previous model and use less fuel at the same time. It's the biggest generational jump between models since the P100 series. Look how smoothly their joints twist before changing directions. It's beautiful. Your passion does you credit. Huh? Look over there. They're mobilizing for war. How horrible. Lord Gustav Reiermeyer. Should that be Reiermeyer or Rearmeyer? I've been saying Reiermeyer, but maybe Rearmeyer is a better vocalization there. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. Lord Gustav Rearmeyer is allied with Terran. We should steer a wide berth around this village. Rearmeyer? I've heard this name only recently. Lord Gustav is Robb's father. He's the son of an earl? Oh, that explains a lot. Don't speak ill of him. He's gone through much. Sorry, you seem to know him well. During the war, Lord Gustav rebelled against my father, but he was quickly put in his place. Robb was taken as a ward to the royal castle. There he grew up with me. A life as a hostage. He was the son of an earl, but was not treated any better than a court maid. It must have been very painful for him. I'm sorry, I didn't know. You're awfully often sorry for something. Don't be. I'm sorry. I mean, okay. Anyway, let's move on. Roughing it in the wilds together is a good way to grow a bond, and those kinds of conversations are what help you get to know each other, right? Avoiding all these monsters has taken us a long time. True, but we stand no chance against most of them in battle. I'm sorry for not being much help. What are you talking about? Without you, I would have never dared to cross these mountains. Glenn, are you all right? Let's set up camp. The sun's setting anyway. A lot of dialogue in this game. A lot of characters, too. Say, I know it's none of my business, but what do you plan to do about your brother? Mathai seems to have confirmed that Prince Frederick ordered the murder of Lady Parnella. Mathai's a liar. I don't believe a word he says. Don't get me wrong, Glenn. I'm not some naive girl who, despite all the evidence, thinks her brother is innocent. I know him better than any person in the world, and I know exactly what he's capable of. And it's not little. But that doesn't mean he gave the order in this case, nor does this mean I cannot prevent a war by talking to him. I need to see the bigger picture with my own eyes and not betray my brother based on the statement of someone who tried to murder me. You're right. Who else should you trust but your own family? To see the bigger picture, that was also the reason why I fled the castle. You can't understand what it's like to watch the world only on the horizon while you sit idly in the bay window of a tower. You don't know what it's like to be locked up behind walls all your life. Actually, I know that only too well. You do? The city where I came from was a huge prison. It was a giant pit in the ground. Some rotten buildings built in mud with high walls around them. Guards opened the gates, threw the prisoners inside, and then closed the gates behind them. They didn't care what happened inside. The law of the strongest ruled in there. And if you were strong, hardworking, and had a lot of luck, you were sold as a slave and could leave the city. Are you talking, perchance, about Golgotha? Yeah. I was born behind the walls. Son of a prisoner. Said you could see the world only on the horizon? Couldn't even do that. I didn't even know what the horizon looked like. People talked about it, but I couldn't imagine it. Surrounded by walls, all I knew was the sky above me and mud beneath my feet. You are a survivor from Golgotha. I did not know that. I'm sorry. How foolish of me. You couldn't have known. After the Jadar Exodus, I was freed. Joined the band of the Iron Bull. Being imprisoned for such a large portion of my life is probably the reason why I enjoy flying sky armor so much. Up there, I feel free. I can look beyond every mountain, beyond every wall. But now the troop is no more. When we reach Terran, I will see to it that you are generously rewarded. You could use it as capital to start over. Now that's Kylian's most sincere wish. But if I were to choose, then tell me. Back during the battle in Wernshire, I was in the center of the explosion that engulfed it. Wait, you were in the middle of it? How did you survive? I don't know. The explosion pulverized buildings, killed people, vaporized water, and melted skin. But both Kylian and I, we didn't have the slightest scratch. The cause of the explosion was... It looked like a grimoire. Not the magic tomes, mind you, but these crystal stones they put into the book's cover. It was bigger than the usual stone, and the refracted light shone in the colors of the rainbow. A grimoire? Are you sure? I don't know of any with such power. But some ruler on Valanda seems to know it only too well. Kyle and I are searching for information. We want to know what this is all about. And that's why you sneaked into the palace? And that's why we're traveling to Tormund and trying to help you. We'd like to ask your brother to share all his information about the grimoire with us. You speak of a weapon so powerful that it can end wars on its own. I doubt that my brother will share information, if he actually possesses any. But I will ask him. I promise you. Thank you, Lenne. The explosion is still haunting me. Finding information on what happened that day is my way of dealing with it. I will do my best to help you. Sorry. Stop being sorry. Yeah, okay, let's sleep then. The more we talk about this topic, the harder it'll be for me to find good sleep. So be it. Good night, Glenn. Good night, Lenne. You there! Wake up! Huh? Soldiers? Do we look like soldiers to you? What do you want? Do you know where you are? This is a holy place. You have no business here. My head. Damn it. Watch out, it hurts. Sorry, we did not know where we were. It was not on purpose. These are sacred woods. Anyone who enters this forest is sentenced to death. Why are you here then? Hold still, or I won't be able to bandage you. We have a state of emergency. Our village, Wayland, was attacked by a beast. We wounded it badly, but the beast fled. We're chasing it before it can recover. A beast? Looks like a mix of a bear and a wild boar. It's bright red eyes, and it's huge. For the wounds we inflicted on it, 3 men had to pay with their lives, 5 others were seriously injured. Sreda, we shouldn't stay here any longer. We're all exhausted. A short break is necessary. The beast won't get far anyway. Can you forgive us for trespassing in this state of emergency? You're armed and look like you can handle your weapons. We'll rest for a moment, and then you'll follow us. You want us to help you take down the beast? Don't worry. It can hardly defend itself anymore. Don't help them, Glenn. You could put yourself in danger. Who are you? What do you want from me? Let us help. We have a different objective. Have you forgotten? I know, but haven't you heard? Bright red eyes, just like the demon at the banquet. Maybe there's a connection. Besides, we have no choice anyway. Or should we be hanged for entering this forest? Well, of course not. All right, get ready while we're still resting. So we've been dragooned into joining this party of beast hunters, it looks like. Let's take a look around at some of these other villagers and see what they have to say. The monster came out of nowhere. It destroyed 2 houses and a barn. We can take a break for a few minutes. The beast won't get too far. Ready yourself. We've never seen such an aggressive beast before. We have to finish it off while it's still injured. No telling what'll happen once it recovers and returns. The monster's eyes were glowing red, as if it was possessed by some kind of magic. Even our local monster hunter had never seen anything like it before. Okay. That's everything, I think. Huh? A fairy? Stop kidding. This is no fairy tale. It's something, some kind of light. This seems stupid and dangerous, but let's do it anyway. It almost feels like it's showing us the way. But where to? It came up here. I guess we go through and around? There's an oil lamp. Don't go any further. What is going on, Glenn? It hurts so much, the voice inside my head. Glenn, what are you talking about? It's here. Have you seen something? I cannot really see anything. Focus, Glenn. It's a trap. Glenn, dodge! This is Sreda's red-eyed beast. How did you know it was coming? Intuition, I guess. Do you hear their laughter? These forest spirits or whatever they are have set us up. Maybe we can defeat it. Look at its injuries. We've no other choice. There's no turning back anymore. Okay, heavy, dry, oil, and wet. Certain items and skills can apply the following status effects. Heavy, dry, oil, or wet. If an enemy or party member is hit with an elemental attack, while the corresponding status effect is applied, extra damage will be dealt. Heavy strengthens earth, dry strengthens water, oil strengthens fire, and wet strengthens wind. We already knew that. Okay. So, let's think about this. We could use Lenne's Ultra Move here, and that's probably the right call. But let's take a look at it. It doesn't have any weaknesses. Forgotten Boar. Have all of the enemies had that type where it says dragon? Is it a dragon type enemy? Interesting. Well, let's definitely start with the Ultra Move here. Okay, he used counter physical attacks, so we're going to want to use magic here. Let's see. Lenne, we could raise her next move by 125, but lower defense and mind by 25. I don't know if we want to do that right now. It's debuffed, so we probably want to do damage to it. Let's just start with a simple water thrust and see how that goes. Used Ice Age. Okay, that's not too bad. Now, he used counter physical, right? So I don't think we want to use a physical attack, but maybe we don't have a choice with this oil slash. I guess we could use an item, right? What do we have a lot of that inflicts? What do we have? We've got inflicts dry, oil, wet, and heavy. Well, we've got 10 oil lamps, so let's use some of those. This isn't an attack, so I feel like it shouldn't trigger his counter, whatever his counter is. We oiled him. Now we can fire thrust, right? Okay. Now, is he still oiled? No, he's not. What other skills do we have here? We can lend energy to Lenne. Or we could try this, but I'm afraid Oil Slash is going to count as an attack. Let's just use an item again. We have 10 of them. We're saving them up, right? So might as well. It's not too bad. Now, he lost all the debuffs we had on him. So we could try going Armor Break, or we could try Oil Slash, see whether he counters. Let's see. He didn't. Okay, so let's keep using the Fire Thrust here. And now we're into Overdrive. All right. Inflicts oil, physical attack, lowers target's defense. All of these are gonna... Yeah, we need to lend energy to Lenne here. And then she can keep using... I think maybe she's low on hit points. Maybe we do a heal here? He's not doing a huge amount of damage. Yeah, let's use Oil Slash. Although this is going to reduce the overdrive, but we'll stay in it. And then Fire Thrust. Looks like that was it. Okay, pretty good. I don't hear their laughter anymore. The forest spirits lured us toward this monster, but why? Glenn, you don't look well. The color's left your cheeks. You should have listened to me. The beast that you defeated just now and the demon that attacked the banquet were both born from the planet. Born from Eldrea, and they share one common goal. It's to hunt you down and kill you. Do you understand, Glenn? The world wants to see you dead. Glenn! Yikes. Okay. Maybe as punishment for using the Grimoire and setting off that explosion? Okay, well, that's Glenn and Lenne's story. I guess we're popping over to follow Kylian, Victor, and who was the last one? Kylian, Victor, and Robb. That was close. No, please don't. The amulets are still glowing. Thanks to fate. Calm down. How should I? You cold-hearted mercenaries may not care, but I do. Lenne may no longer be alive. We have to get away from the river first. General Mathai will be looking for us. Kylian is right. Sir Victor. The general tried to kill the princess. He'll move mountains to find Lenne. Luckily, there are a lot of mountains here. Let's leave the river behind us as fast as possible. Lenne is certainly doing well, as are the others. But, Sir Victor, our task is to escort the princess to Tormund. I know, Robb, I know. But we have no choice. Sienna and Glenn are capable fighters. They will look out for her. Hopefully they remember our meeting place, the White Rose Inn. We can meet them there. That sounds like a plan. Let's get going. Fine. I don't really have good voices for Robb and Kylian. Sir Victor's obviously a little bit melodramatic, but Robb and Kylian I haven't really figured out. I guess they're just both kind of my normal voice at the moment. I guess I'll just stick with that until I guess I'll probably just stick with that for the rest of the playthrough. They can just kind of sound like each other. They're both like, you know, white dudes, right? So it's not that strange. What do we have here? A mine entrance? And, okay, we got a merchant. Damn, I guess the only way to cross the mountains is through these mines. It's full of monsters. How about you go ahead first and clear the way? Okay, let's take a look at our loot. We can sell all of that, right? Okay, so let's take a look at our deals. In terms of ones that are available to purchase, rare materials pack, we'll take that. And common materials pack, we can take that. Uncommon materials pack as well. There we go. All right, so we got some good materials. And then in terms of purchases, all of this stuff is basically less than or equal to what we already have. If we take a look here, and we want to upgrade their weapons, who are we with? We're with Robb. We could upgrade this. Let's take care of that. We could upgrade the rapier for all three of our tin ore. Why not? Let's do it. So that's Robb and Victor. Where's Kylian? He's got a claymore. We don't have the tin ore, so we can't upgrade for him. And then in terms of what do we got? We got Robb with the longbow. What can we put in here? Beast killer or human killer? Let's put human killer in for Robb. Oh, is that only one? That's only one? Hold on. If it's only one, we should be able to put it into Kylian then. Where's Kylian? The claymore should fit human killer or beast killer? I guess they're all relatively... Yeah, these are 1 and 2s. Okay. And then for Robb's bow, we can put in... What do we want? HP up? Sure, why not? And then for the rapier... Water resistance, human killer? Sure, why not? Now, could we theoretically put something else in with the rapier? Yeah. We could put water resistance in as well. So it gets 2 different crystals. Interesting. Okay. I think we're good there. Let's head into the mines. We're back in the Wygrand mines. Let's start making some progress. Abandoned mines, huh? You think this is the right way? The Wygrand mines are a vast network. If we follow the rails, we should arrive at another exit. How do you know all that? This part of Cortara belongs to my Lord Father. Quite wealthy, aren't we? Planning your next robbery? Forget it. And it looks like we have some new skills. Okay. We picked up 1 point each. Okay. So for Victor, he's our buffer. He's got some damage. Let's see. Inflicts dry for 2 turns to everyone, which would make wet more useful, but he doesn't have any wet. Healing him. HP regen for 5 turns for everybody. Defensive buff. Shielding Mazurka. That's TP regen. So some healing regen would be good. But really, I would like to get him... I'd like to get them all working on their overdrive ability. So let's grab Basso Profundo here. If we go over to Robb, what's he got? So he's got no options for things that he doesn't already have. So we'll just pick the interesting one. Cures all status ailments for 1 person. Paralyzed for 2 turns. That's really nice. Does Pandemic spread that? No, poison or toxic. Charges attack to deal 125% more damage on the next turn. That seems good. And then Throat Cut inflicts silence for 1 turn. Charging, Throat Cut, and Paralyze all sound good. Actually, all of these abilities sound great. But let's grab Paralyze first. No, you know what? Maybe we want damage. So, like, if we use that and then Power Shot, it should be really good. Okay. And then for Kylian, what do we got? Anything new? Offer could be good. Sword Wave. Physical attack dealing 0.5x damage becomes stronger with consecutive use. So if you use it over and over again. Physical attack dealing 1.8 damage to 1. That could be great. He doesn't have really a strong single-person attack. And then Alfred's Will lowers target's defense and mind by 10% for 3 turns all. That's really nice. That's a really great debuff. I'm torn between Offer, which is a new... Oh, he already has Helping Hand. So yeah, I'm going to go with Alfred's Will here. Debuff is great. Okay. So that takes care of our skills. Let's keep moving into the mines here. Do we want to go left or right? I'm not sure. Okay, there's a treasure chest. There's some enemies. All right, let's back down and check the other path real quick. I think they lead to the same place, but I'm not 100% sure. Is that a door or an entrance? No. Okay. Looks like... Yeah, this is going back to roughly the same place. We don't have a choice. Okay, here we go. Ashen Will. All stats lit? I don't know what that means. We don't have a wet attack, so there's no point using Basso Profundo. I brought it more for later when we're back with Lenne. So I think we'll start with Poetic March here. Okay, so they've both lit up, whatever that means. All stats lit. They're weak to fire and strong against earth. Lowers target's defense and mind for 3 turns. All right, let's use our debuff. Oh, it does damage too. Very nice. Okay. And then we'll have Robb charge up. Boiling flesh. Yikes. Okay. Now, for Victor here, we need to start doing damage. So they're strong to earth. We might as well use a wind attack, right? Yeah, I think so. And then wide swing to target everybody, I guess. Followed by, we already charged up. Let's use a power shot now. 246. Nice. Okay. We're getting a little bit low on health here. Let's restore some to, I guess, Victor. Victor can use pressure point. What do we want to do here? So charge plus explosion trap would be great if we could get it to work. But we don't know who he's going to attack. I think we just use power shot here. Or maybe we charge one more time. I think we got another round before... Yikes, that was a mistake. Definitely need a helping hand here. Okay, that was a mistake because I got us out of overdrive and into overheat. Let's use an angel wing on Robb, get him up. I wonder if he keeps his charge stat and then he immediately goes down again. Great. What are we gonna do here? I think we defend because we got overdrive problems. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Let's see. Victor. Pressure point this guy. How are we back in overheat already? He's got no TP. Guess we snack here. And then we have to defend. We got to get out of overheat. Man, this is so frustrating. I completely screwed this up. We're both gonna die here. I need to survive long enough for ultra move. Oh, it's available, damn it. Wow. I really screwed the pooch with that fight. That was terrible. Yeah, so I got us into overheat, and then he used like an attack all, and it was just all downhill from there. Okay, let's try this again. Poetic March to start. That was probably the right call. So I mismanaged the the overdrive bar. That was the main problem. I think I want to start getting damage in earlier. I spent too much time messing around with buffs and debuffs and what have you. Okay, you are definitely going to charge. That's worth doing. All right, now we're in overdrive. Let's go with a pressure point. Okay, for you, I think we keep up the wide swing here. And then we're going to try to get an explosion trap going on Victor. They seem to be targeting him. So if they attack him, they do a physical attack. Of course, then they use boiling flesh over and over again. And we're really in trouble again. We're really down on our HP here. We need to kill one of them. And then he needs to use Helping Hand here. I think we'll put it on Victor. He's the lowest. Only 56 damage? Yikes. I don't want to waste the TP there. Let's use... what is that? That's a debuff overdrive, I think? That was the wrong thing, damn it. I think I'm going to lose this again. Utility overdrive. This is a disaster. Why is this fight so hard? I'm going to lose again. What can I do here? Snack just doesn't heal enough. We can bring Robb up, or we can bring Victor up, but it's just going to go down again. Yeah, and there goes everybody else. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is... Okay, it must have something to do with their lit up. Their lit up ability. They're doing crazy good damage to us. All right, so we got to take... If I'm going to... This is the third time I'm fighting this. We got to take one of them out really fast. Okay, that one used Light Me Up. Let's just get as much damage on this one as we can, as quickly as possible. Oh, his stats all lit up. All right, well, whatever. I think we still have to charge here. Just because the damage is so much better. That puts us into overdrive. That's something. Victor's almost dead. Let's help him out. Kylian doesn't do that much damage anyway. Pressure point on this guy. And then power shot charged. Man, that's brutal, that boiling flesh. All right, we got to keep using Helping Hand here. We got to watch the overdrive as well. Gosh, that is so hard to deal with. This would put us into overdrive, so let's use an item instead. Let's snack up Kylian here. We can't use pandemic. We can't really, like, it won't do much if we use pandemic. I guess we can defend. It's probably better to use pandemic. At least it does some damage, right? He's down already. Oh my god, this is brutal. How am I supposed to do this? Power shot. I don't have time for a charge here. I can't even kill one of them. And now we're overheated. Oh my god. Wow. This is brutal. I don't know how I'm gonna beat this. We took one of them out once, right? I mean, I guess one thing I could do for Victor here is nab the cleric class emblem. That gives him some additional healing opportunities. I don't see much else I can do. All right. Let's start with Poetic March. Let's get everybody's attack up. Okay, I think lowering their defense was also the right call, maybe? And then I'll try, maybe we'll try getting some poison going this time. Maybe some damage over time will help us out. Plus, it lets Pandemic actually do something. We don't need healing yet. TP Regan, I guess we just do damage here. Gosh, that boiling flesh is brutal. All right, so from here, Helping Hand is probably the way to go. We'll use it on ourselves since we're the lowest. Then Pandemic can spread the poison. That helps get some more damage over time going. Robb's almost down. Boiling Flesh is going to take him out? No, not quite. Alright, so we can do a heal all, which I think is the most effective use of his TP here. That's like, yeah, that's well over 100 healing. Robb's still almost dead, but what else can I do? I can use Healing Hand on Robb. Helping Hand, rather. Gotta watch the overdrive bar as well. Power Shot? Do I have time for charging? I don't think so. He's still poisoned. He's still all stats lit. Weak to fire, strong to earth. If we can take one of them out, we might have a chance here. Definitely heal all. We're overheated. All right, I need to lend a helping hand. Who's the lowest? I guess it automatically chooses the lowest person. Okay, now I need to Pandemic again for the overdrive. Okay, heal all is definitely the way to go here. That's also good for our overdrive. I think we might have it this time. I don't want to jinx it. We do have the Ultra Move available. Wide swing? Yeah, that'll finish one of them and do damage to the other. Okay, we might have it this time. Gosh, that boiling flesh is brutal. Power shot? Yes. And let's just do as much damage as we can. We don't want to get out of overdrive, though, so let's heal all. Wow, these guys are tough. And he's got nothing to do but attack. Power shot. Wow, okay. Oh my gosh, that is incredibly hard to deal with. Those guys are really strong versus our party comp. Man. That is a lot of damage. I mean, we've fought bosses and not had that much trouble. We got a dead end here. I do not want to see any more of those tin can bastards for sure. Look at this! A transportation lorry. Maybe we can use it. Well, that actually saves us quite a lot of time. Only when it's going in the right direction. I don't want to exit these mines just to find myself in Roland again. Well, here's a map of the tunnels. There are skulls everywhere. That doesn't look too good. They most likely symbolize collapsed tunnels or unfinished tracks. Guide your lorry through the Wygrand Mines 1. Okay. Press the map button to open a map of the tunnel system while in battle. The marker icon marks your current position. The blinking yellow arrow shows the direction your lorry will take on the next crossing. Hit the switches to change direction. How do I do that? The crossing is reached when it's the crossing's turn. Some tunnels have effects on the party and enemies. Skull is game over. Dropped rock is damage on all. The poison cloud is poison on all. Heal is heal on all. And stat buff on all. Okay, we've got like a weird minigame here. I guess we have to use these switches to change direction and navigate towards the exit. Oh, great. So now we have to control this platform and also fight monsters? It'd be boring otherwise, right? Get ready. What? Okay, so we definitely need to turn right. But I don't know how we do that. Ah, now I see. Okay, hold on. So before anything else, we need to hit this east switch. Or before the switch comes. Alright, so we've got Victor will have a turn, then the monster. Then Kylian, Robb, and Victor. I think our best use here for Victor for this first turn is to use Poetic March. Okay, now. Gazer is gazing into the distance. This guy has no weaknesses. So let's lower his... Do we lower his defense or do we just go all in? Wide swing does 1.3 damage to everybody. Lowering target's defense in mind by 10% for 3 turns. Is that worth it? I don't think so. Let's just go wide swing here. Okay, you're definitely going to put poison on him. And now, yeah, Victor needs to attack the east switch here. Right? Direction change to east. Okay. Okay, all right. We avoided instant death. Man, what's our next change? We don't want to go into the poison, so before the next intersection, we want to go north. And then no matter what we do, we're going to get hit by rocks. But if we go north again, we can go through the heart and heal. All right, so we need to hit north before the next intersection, which means probably Victor's the one to do it. Or actually, Kylian here, not doing the most damage, 1.3. We're going to need Victor to heal, though. So yeah, let's have him attack the north switch. Okay. So now if we check the map, yeah, we're going to bypass the poison. Okay. We've already put poison shot on this guy. I think for a single enemy, we can charge up our power shot. Let's charge. He's gazing into the distance. Okay. Now we're back to Victor. Victor can heal all. All right, we got to stay in overdrive here. He doesn't have magic. The next person to have magic will be Victor. What do we do here? I think we defend. That guy's still gazing into the distance. All right, so we're charged up. Let's use power shot here. Okay, in Victor, we need to use magic to lower overdrive. So, I don't think it matters, right? Oh no, he's got a weakness now. He's weak to water, strong to earth. So we don't want to use earth drums, we can only use wind here. Okay. Now, next up, we're going right. We don't need to change that, so we don't need to worry about the switch. What do we want to do here? I think we debuff him, maybe, for 3 turns, or just do damage. He doesn't have great single target stuff. You know what we should do? We should Healing Hand Robb here for the overdrive benefit. And healing him doesn't hurt either. Robb can reapply poison? Yeah, why not? Okay. Gazer's gazing into the distance. Okay, next up, we definitely want to go north so we can hit that healing thing. So let's have Victor here pop an attack on the north switch. And then let's keep doing some damage. Wide swing, or no, let's do Alfred's Will, I think. Yeah, let's debuff him. Okay. We should charge up Robb here. Yeah, we take some damage from the falling. Now we want to head east into the heart. But we need to use heal all, both for overdrive and for hit point purposes. Next, we need to use wide swing. Okay, overdrive is managed. We've got 3 turns, three actions before we hit the switch. So I think he's already hit with poison, right? But this would be good for the overdrive. Let's use that. And then I think we'll have Kylian just hit the switch east. And then we can have Victor do a heal all. Plus we'll get healing from the track. Okay, everybody's full. Love that. Let's charge here. And then looking at the map, we need to go north to get out. And it would be great if we could finish this guy as well. All right, let's have you hit the north switch, and then focus on trying to kill this guy. Poetic March? Yeah, let's do it. We can reapply our buffs here. That'll help with Robb's power shot. All right. Nice. Defeated. Okay, well, looks like we made it through that interesting segment, defeated the Gazer, and navigated the minecart section pretty well. So guys, I'm going to take a break here. When we come back, we will keep going with Victor, Robb, and Kylian here, navigating the mines, trying to get to the White Rose Inn to reconnect with the rest of our group and make our way to Terran, where we can confront Prince Frederick and find out just how much he knew about Mathai's treachery. Until then, as always, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the series and looking forward to the next episode. Let me know what you think in the comments below the video, or hit me up on the Discord. I'd love to chat with you about the game. And as always, thank you again for being part of my community. I really appreciate you guys. Love that I've got subscribers. It blows my mind people want to watch me play video games. And really happy that you guys are around. So thank you. And we'll see you next time. Take care.